Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss, and as the sun rises, presumably in the west, as it usually does, welcome back to the lights of Paradise Falls. I've had some problems recording and also saving this game, and I don't know why. It might be to do with assets and things like that, but I'll come on to that later. You haven't missed very much. I just wanted to let you know that a few little things here and there have changed, and we'll run through those in a minute. And also, before I forget, this video is dedicated to my mate, Dark Fairy. You regulars have probably seen many times in the comments section. With both of us had some problems recording recently, and this hopefully this one will work a little bit better. And in doing so, we'll gift her with the power to give her her own issues with her recording as well. Then you can, after you've watched this, you can go and watch some of her videos instead. Anyway, let's get in here and do some stuff in the town, and we'll talk about what's happened. As I said, not very much. Before we go and look around, would you like to see the world's worst sandpit? The most terrible design for a sandpit in the entire universe. I saw it in the last bit of editing I did, and didn't actually notice it. I just saw it when I was going through and sorting things out later. If it's still here, I hope it's still here. Where is it? It was in the new hilly area that I built over this way. It's still there. Good. Okay, there we go. There you go. It's just here. Oh my god, who put that there? It's virtually protruding out over the edge. I mean, it's going to take one ill-advised combat roll from little Timmy, and maybe he'll be okay if he hits the edge here. I'm going to go straight through it and down the hill, and he'll end up in the drink, splashing around in George Osborne's raw sewage down here. And also over here, next to the world's worst sandpit, we have the worst dog kennel in the world as well. Where is it? It's just here. Hold on. There we go. I'm not sure if it belongs to this house. I think it's possibly this one here, this little house here. But that's not good. I mean, how bad of a dog do you have to be to have a dog house like that? I mean, to be fair, someone has put a little deck chair outside to sit with him. But possibly it's the world's fartiest dog. Some god-awful ugly pug is in there. And look at this house as well, look. It's more basement than it is top. Although, to be fair on that as well, I have stayed in that house, much like that, with some distant relatives over in Georgia in the US who lived around a little lake on part of the city. It was Atlanta, yeah, it was Atlanta, Georgia, and half of the house was sort of this level, but from the front you couldn't see it at all. It's very strange. Anyway, enough of silliness, silly building things over here. As you can see, crime's a bit of a talking point in the city, and I did try to address it by not addressing it at all. What I did was I tried to treat the problem with all the respect that I thought it deserved, and simply distract my citizens with other things, like distracting a child with sweeties, because it's easier than actually dealing with the problem. So I built a few bits and pieces. What did I build? I built this up here. I built basically the equivalent of parks. There's lots of assets and things you can get in the City Skylines Steam Workshop. Loads of stuff. I love it. It's like a candy store for me. I love going through there and downloading things. So you can get like new cars for your thing. You can get lorries. And we might see things like that going around the city at various times. What are you lot happy about? Boomtown and fireworks. Nice. Okay. Transport level 3 or industry. That's not actually very useful. Recreational use. Lovely. What was I saying? Yes. So I love going through there and installing things like new factories. Hopefully we'll have some things other than fish stick and box factories coming up, because I've downloaded these little assets that people have made, and this is one of them. These are a bit like parks, but they're not actually parks. So this is a storage yard. I think I had this one in my previous playthrough, and over here I think I had something like secure parking. Something like that. Is that what it was? Yeah, there we go. Is that the one? I think so. Yeah, it was like a gated parking, which I thought fitted quite well with the theme of the place. But I thought maybe if I distracted them and made them happy enough in other ways, a bit like dropping taxes, maybe they would not worry about the crime. It doesn't appear to be going away. But there we go. Something else I looked at last episode, well, not last, but the last time I tried to record this, was in my last official video, I was trying to find the resources that are on the map, and I finally remembered where it was, which is up here. So there's lots of info views up here. In fact, for example, we can look at crime. There you go, that's the worst of the crime over here. High crime in the orange. There's no jails available at all. That's part of the problem. We can look at land value, which is not great really. It improved very slightly. Some of these assets, things like these parks generally raise property values, land values, and the coast is generally an increase in land value, but the sewerage is decreasing it. But not all the assets you can make actually do that. Some of them are just for looks, and you've got to be careful with that. Depends on how someone set it up when they've made it. And of course we can do this, and that's oil. So I'm going to be rich. Well, we're going to be rich. We're going to be rich, of course. Both of us, yes, indeed. We're going to make lots of money out of this. And our citizens are going to go and work in the oil mines. That's what I was doing over here, was making an industrial area for the oil. However, unfortunately, the way you get these guys to be oil industry is you have to zone them as such. And we don't yet have oil industry. We need 4,000 peeps in the city to be able to do that. So we can do generic industry, we can do the ore, which unfortunately we don't have any of, I don't think. There's a little tiny bit over there. Yeah, we've got a little bit of farming. I quite like the idea of putting the peasants on the land. I don't care about the forestry particularly, but I could put some people over here at some point. When I buy that area, there's a little bit down here, but you know, not really. It's not really worth it on the delta. So I think we're going to be oil. We're going to be oil people. Is what we're going to be. We're going to be oil barons. Indeed, yeah, that's more like it. Okay. So what I need is more people. The trouble is, there's not enough density because the houses are all small. They're on dirt roads. They're on gravel and dirt roads. They're not going to build big houses in. There's nothing you can do about it. Now, I could improve the roads, or what I could do is just build more areas with houses in. But I don't want to build up more around here, because if you look at the crime stats, it's interesting. See, normally when I play a game like this, I try to make a perfect city, and I make it best as I can, so I don't see a lot of crime. I rule it out straight away. But now it's actually interesting to see where the crime happens. So industrial areas tend to attract crime. But if you look over here as well, this is a particularly good case. The crime is mostly in the centre, which I guess in inner cities sort of makes sense, because you know, as a city builds, it grows from the middle outwards generally. So the bits in the middle are the older buildings. They tend to be more cramped. They tend to be poorer. Sometimes you find people have got low education in the very centre like this, and things like that go together. Being poor, having a lower education, and things like that, harder lives, goes in hand with crime a lot of the time. Not always, but it can do. But the thing with that problem is that all of this was pretty much built at the same time. There's no reason for this to be particularly more crimes. In fact, crimes are likely to happen on the outskirts. So what I was wondering, if that's how the game works here, if we put more people in, we're just going to get more crime in the centre. So what we could do instead, if we build another centre, like another... Oh, there's actually not much room, is there really? Another one over here. What we could maybe do, we could give them a better road around the outside. We should be more people around the outside, but all the crime would still be in the centre. Because that's how the game works. Possibly. I don't know. Well, let's have a see. I quite like the idea of building an awful road near the... an awful bit of... accommodation over by the motorway anyway, because it seems to make sense. You know, one of the things that I do on a regular basis, for various reasons, I go to India. And not picking on India in particular, but there are certain parts of India where you go through the bigger cities and you're driving on the motorway, and there are houses. You're practically looking in people's windows as you're driving down the elevated motorways. And some of it's because the motorways have been, some of the busier roads, I shouldn't say motorways, the busier roads are built over where houses have already been. They've not always broken them down, and sometimes you get these very weird situations where people are like, they must have terrible road noise. They're right by the motorway. And it's just how it is. Is that actually connected? It is. It is very hilly, man. That's not helping either. So that with the industrial district. Look over here. Look at this. Little tiny factory properties will be built over here because it's all too steep. So here we go. Okay, so we're gonna do what we did last time. We can build a little road like this across here. Now we're gonna make this similar to this one over here, Crazy Killerville, in that we're gonna test our theory by putting the commercial in the centre. How's my money doing, by the way? Oh, I've actually got loads of money again. I think I got a gift for hitting the town size, didn't I? Because I didn't have that much money before. There we go. We're going to put properties in like that. And then let's just paint them in. We're going to fill them all in. We probably need more industry, but we actually got a demand for industry, not for commercial. But we'll deal with that in a second. We're going to fill all this in, and we're going to see how the crime pops up compared to the other parts of the city. Of course, we will name this bit up here as well. And it's not even connected yet. We've not even put a road in yet. Look, how's this building properties? How did you even get here? Did you go cross country? Okay, we need roads. And we want to go to this industrial district over here. We want normal roads because that's what we do for industry. Is give them better roads. Was that actually a road there? I'm having trouble seeing, yeah, because the roads aren't lit up. It's a bit harder to tell. Nice curly road. There we go, and we'll connect to this one over here as well. This is just a sort of road that's going to attract a lot of traffic, by the way. Over here. And we need some power coming in. We're probably going to need another power station. That is fine. Another windmill. Oh, it's only got 7 megawatts, that one. A bit more of an issue, but there we go. Money's still okay. Yeah, loads of money, loads of money. Good. We're going to go across to here like this, and then that. And then like that, and a bit like this. And what the hell am I building? Goodness. City planning sees that, they are going to throw a fit. That's also why I'm not having so much trouble with the water and the sewage, because there is not that many people, really. And we're going to put more industry over here, because we need to. Hopefully we'll get some new factories as well, that would be good. I'd like to have some new factories over here. Is that going to connect? It will do soon, actually, but that will just build up in a minute. Now, there we go, that's looking alright, isn't it, eh? So we've got a plus on the people. Still ignoring their malls. Other things I looked at in my abortive attempt was... What if we can do this now? Yeah! Cemetery. I can only just do this, I couldn't do it before. So where are we going to put the deads? Where are we going to put the deads? Where would be a good place? I guess probably over here, really. I can't know if this makes people happy or not. It does to a certain degree, doesn't it? But it's also polluting. I think we should put it right next door to the guy, the entrepreneur with his shopping market over here, right opposite the clinic, because it makes sense. They don't do so well in the clinic. They can go straight into here. Yeah, they seem happy with that. Again, we're going to keep them happy and make them forget about their woes. Forget about your worries and go and visit your deads in the cemetery. What else? Do no police station. Let's name some areas, shall we? So we've got a new area up here. This one we've got a name as well. Let's name the industrial one, which is going to be like the oil industry up here. And we'll give it a zone. And no, I want that sort of zone. A district. There we go, like that. And we will do the random numbers to see what this place is going to be called. Cyprus District. I don't think so. Okay, now, so last episode, we had General Nacho join the Nacho Army, but he became the General of the Nacho Mall. Now we have, look, there's plenty of perfectly good names on my list, but I now have, all one word, no spaces, Mum of Sean and Owen's Channel. Now, I'm not sure that's supposed to be Mum of Sean and Owen's channel, or Mum of Sean and Owen's channel. I own this channel. I don't know. I don't know what that actually means. It's very strange. How am I gonna do this? Look, I can't write the whole thing. It's too big. How about? There we go. That sounds like an old sort of oil company, doesn't it? Like Exxon or Esso. We've got Mosok. Doesn't quite work. Mosok would be better. We can take out the extra O, I think. Mosok. The Mosok Industries. There we go. Hey, there we go. Can we have a nice one this time, please? Something a bit more helpful with the whole residential area. Oh, it's filled up with shops already, isn't it? I guess there wasn't much demand for industry. We need more commercial though. Right, let's do this district over here, and we should really join into the motorway, shouldn't we? Really? I've got to remember how to do that. Cooper Square. Cooper, why do you keep trying to get in here, mate? You're not getting your name in here yet. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll turn up now. I've nearly got 400 subs on my channel now, and I'm very happy with that. But I've only got about 350 names still, because not all of you are available. So let's see which one this is going to be. And maybe, so there's a 1 in 350, roughly, that it could be Coops. It comes up. Let's have a look. It is number 299. That's definitely not Coops. He's far earlier than that. Sean Stafford. Sean Stafford. Sean. We could have, there you go, perfect. Stafford Square. You can form your own gang, guys. The Stafford Square Stiffs. There you go. What a gift from me to you. I'm sure you'll be happy with that. Go with the Crazy Killers and the Farley Fists over here. You can all join up. You can all jump up. You can bit Stafford. You got a bit of a further trip to go. Get a bus or something. You can come down here. Have a fight outside the General Nacho Mall with these guys over here as well on a Friday night. And then, for any of you who don't do too well, straight in the boneyard with a lot of you. Right, how are you doing? It's a bit too soon to tell about the crime, isn't it? Wait for the damn sun to come up, and we'll have a look. Oh, you've got to play about water. Really need water? Oh, I haven't haven't hooked you up, guys, have I? I've not hooked you up with some of the good old H2O. There you go. Stop crying about it. How are we doing for water and power? Check, but the utilities... Oh, the water is finally starting to drop down a bit. And the power continues to be a problem. Oh! The advanced wind turbine. I don't mind using a better turbine. The oil power plant will be wonderful when we've got the oil up and running, but a bit too soon yet. We need to get the oil industry. We need 4,000 peeps. We now have 2,600. That's not growing very fast. And just after that, we'll be able to get the oil power plant as well, just in time. Coal. I don't want to import coal. Thank you very much. This is 12,000. I think we can do that. I think we can get a wind turbine. Oh no, we haven't really got many good places. That is outside the zone. No, we can't use that either. Damn, we've used up all the good spots for the wind power. That's 6 megawatts. Oh, we can squeeze one in there. There we go. Good. Oh, we're still just about keeping the city ticking over. That's more turbines than I remember, really. It must be all the industry that's using all that lot up. Should we give you any gifts over here, guys? Let's give you some gifts. Let's give you a gift. Not an expensive gift. I'm trying to save the money. I think I'll have to do something expensive very soon. See, here's all the... what we got here? The Botanical Garden. Lovely. You're not having that. What else is here? What's this? A carousel park. A bouncy castle park. Lovely. What's this? Parking. A multi-story of some sort. That would be appropriate. What's this? A rural factory. Wooble. A Woobled factory. That's quite nice. I like that. Yeah, I'll put one of those over here. That seems quite cool. I like the idea of a rural factory. You guys want it over here? Put it on the road. There we go. Oh, you were happy. They like that, didn't they? They like that. You like that, didn't you, eh? Did you? I'm so patronising to my poor people. Didn't you like that? Yeah, what's the poor part? Can I put this in? Oh, you're a bit of a strange area. You've got like a road sticking. Is that a road or is that part of the... What do I need to... I can't know which one this one looks like. I just download this stuff. I just go through and like download. Subscribe to all these things on the Steam. I'm not sure that one's working. What's this? That's the secure car park. Yeah, that sounds good. You guys will need that. Let's put it over here by your houses. There we go. How are we looking over here? You're building up. We're not really getting the peeps around the outside yet to see how they're doing. We need some more commercial. General Nacho, we need some more stuff at your mall, mate. Let's have a look over here. We'll just paint some in, shall we? There we go. All around the mall. What sort of shops have we got over here anyway? I don't know. Let's have a little looky look. Let's just fill it all in. There we go, like that. Like that, there we go. Yes, lovely.